So the AMS use case is account management system use case. Here, what we are going to create an account management class which manages an account. So similar to To-Do app, it stores an account, adds an account, removes an account, and returns a list of accounts. So for that account management system or service, we are going to add comments and documenting the code, and also we are review and improve the code, and also generate check units. The same thing what we did for To-Do app, we are going to do same for our account management system. So we'll go to our VS Code and we'll try to do that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to Explorer and I'm going to create a new project, or I'm going to use the same project for this. So in the main method in Java we have anyway prime numbers to do and to do app. In the similar way, I'm going to create a new file. I'm calling this new file as account management. Oh, I need to add some name here. So we need to rename and account management.java. Okay, for account management, I need one more file called account. So that is account.java. So inside the account.java, I'm removing this class. I'm going to use GitHub Copilot to create an account for me. Even before using GitHub Copilot, it is giving the code suggestion for me like this. So if you see here, showing something says it need account number, account holder, and bank balance interest rate. So if you are good with it, you can go it given in n number of methods to get account number holder, and also it is calculating the interest rate also those and all. Otherwise, if you want to create your custom class, you can do a control I and you can say create an account class which contains account number, account holder name, and account type. It's a simple class account type. So that's it as of now. I need this. Also creates toString along with getters and setters. Okay, we'll see how GitHub Copilot will create an account class form. So it's created a class called account number, account holder, account type, and constructor with these fields, and also getters and setters along with the toString. So I'm good with it. I'm going to accept this thing. Otherwise, you can click on tab, right? So just accept it. So once you accept, you get all the code you require. So save your code. Now in my account, we're getting the accounts, and in my account management.java, I'm going to create this class, right? So this class should have create a class called account management, which has a map of account as field, and we are able to add, modify, fetch all, fetch one, remove all accounts from that map. So that is our prompt to our GitHub Copilot. We'll see how GitHub Copilot will create a class for us. So I'm clicking on enter. You can able to see, right, the GitHub Copilot created a method or class that is account management, which has a map of string comma account, that is account map, and which has a constructor, and whenever you add, it is adding the account, and also so here the string, right, here the key it is taking as account ID itself, and modify. You can modify like this. If account is not found, it is printing account not found. Similarly, you are fetching all the accounts, fetch one account, remove all accounts, right? So here it is even giving the account implementation, but that is not required. We have our account here. So just accept this. So I'm going to accept it, and we're getting some error here. We'll go to the quick fix and add package declaration, and boom, our issue is gone. And here in the down, it is asking to replace our own implementation. We just remove this thing because we have created an external account for us and save it. So now our account management is ready, which has all the methods which we required. Okay, now we'll go to our PPT and see what was the next point. Review and improve the code. Okay, before review and improve the code, we have one thing called adding comments and documenting the code. So you can document your code by using slash docs. So we'll see how it will work. So go to Visual Studio Code and open GitHub Copilot chart. Here do one thing called slash doc and select everything and click enter. So what it will do is it will create a documentation for us. So what is happening inside, so what add account will do, what it will take, right? And also what modify account will do, what is it will take, and what is the return type, and what happens if it fails. So all this kind of documentation it's created for us. Okay, so for this particular class we get the documentation within a few seconds. So this is one kind of document. You can copy this and paste it in your documentation. Otherwise, you will get another way, that is adding comments on this code itself. So how can you do that? You just go on top of your class and type Control I and ask your Copilot to generate the comments. You can add normal comments or you can use slash doc here itself to generate those comments on top of each class method and everything, right? If you see here, it's created these comments within a second. So I'm going to accept this and we'll see what is there in this comment. The account management class represents a system for managing accounts. It provides methods for adding, modifying, fetching, and removing accounts. And it's a construct an account management object with an empty account map and add an account to the account map with these parameters. Look, it has documented in a very beautiful manner. So by using this GitHub Copilot, you can document your code or you can even add comments on top of your code in an efficient and in a quicker and optimized way. Now the third point is JUnit generation. For that you can use slash test. We have already seen the JUnit generation earlier, right? I'm opening my code and here I'm going to create a JUnit class for this thing. So for that, as we discussed, we need to go for another tab. Otherwise you can use here itself type slash text and we'll see how it creates slash test for this particular selected code. So select the code and click on enter. We'll see how it creates a test file. So what is going to happen here? It is creating a text file for us. So which will test all the methods inside the account management. Okay, now if you see here, it's creating a test file for me and it's generating. Look how much lines of code it is writing, and the test files has been generated perfectly. And I'm going to copy this and I'm going to my Explorer, and in the test file I'm going to create my test class. So I'm going to select here in the test file test package and creating a new file called account management test.java. So just paste the test we copied. Okay, that's it. So if you see here, everything working as expected, right? And we have some issues we need to fix that. So use this quick fix to fix it. So you need to import this mock which is from the mockito. So I think this mock is from some dependency. So this dependency we don't know, right? So we need to ask JUnit what is the dependency. So Mockito dependency also is not available here. So just go to your chart and ask Copilot. Otherwise, you go to your pom.xml. That is a good way. Pom.xml. And after this dependency, just give some space and wait whether you will get some suggestions. So it's asking for to add some comments that is not required. The second suggestion it's asking for math 3 that is also required. So here we need to write something like control I and ask to add required dependencies for account management test JUnits, and we'll see what it will. So it's adding something which is not required. So discard it and again click on Control I. So here you can add dependency for Mockito. Okay, we'll see. So it's trying to add a dependency Mockito. So we're good. Accept it and save it and go to our account management and see whether any issue gone. So Mockito is fine and out.unit is not fixing, right? We need to see why it's not fixing. Go to pom.xml, see whether it's overwritten anything. Yeah, it's overwritten our JUnits things. So we need to click on this here and see any suggestions we will get. No, wait for some time. So JUnit suggestion, it's suggesting the JUnits. So how to close this dependency? I'm closing it and saving. And if I go to my account management.test, all the issues has been come gone. So now we're good, right? Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to test this class by right clicking and going to run tests in this current file. If I click here, it is running all these tests and you can able to see all these tests got succeeded. Everything is green here, right? Everything is a success. So like that, you can add JUnit test cases and you can test your application by using GitHub Copilot.